Four students from Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School have decided to break their media silence exclusively for the Westside Gazette newspaper in Broward County.
Coming back, it's bittersweet because now that we're together, we're able to cope together we're able to cope together because overall this whole thing has brought us all together as a community, but we haven't actually been together, be able to be with each other. The school has been really supportive in our emotions, so we're just coping together, loving on each other and holding each other in times of need.
Back for me is kind of scary because you don't know what's going to happen again. I mean, even though there's more security, you still can't really trust them as much.
Coming back, first day back was okay. I was just glad to be around everybody, kind of embrace everybody, because it's like I saw the faces of the people who passed, but it didn't register to me that there are still so many people that are alive until I saw them all. It's like, okay, at least I can hold on to that. The day after was kind of hard for me. I think it was just hitting me. After 2 weeks, it's crazy that it's just hitting me, on Thursday. So that was tough. I really didn't know how to deal with it or anything like that. But it's just knowing that we're so resilient.
There I feel like I'm just like a ghost walking around, because you kind of just feel like you're looking around, kind of looking for people that you've lost, some people that you've used to seeing. They're not there no more, so in a sign of a sign you're looking around okay, you're looking to see them, and not seeing them there, it's like, all right, we know for that they're not coming, for sure they're not coming back. She can be hurt. We're all hurting in a sense that we're all feeling the same pain, so know that we're kind of together and we still have each other and we're still here. I'm still alive, she's still alive, and we're looking at each other and we're able to talk to each other is a lot of a healing and better assurance than it is, coming back after something such a, devastating. Yes, my first name is Tia Moy. That's in the school call for me.
Vans. They came in motorcycles. Where are you everywhere around Broward? Get there. Because I'm sure they need you in Pompano. I'm sure they need you in Coral Springs. I'm sure they need you in Fort Lauderdale. I'm sure they need you at Plantation.
It's scary. I understand that their intention was to make sure that we feel safe because of what's happened, but
we'll never forget that.
Yeah, it's like I feel like obviously there's a first time for everything, so it's not like there's no possible way that this can happen here again. But there needs, the first day we were back, that Wednesday, it's all of the police officers were here.
Every last one.
And that, I felt like that wasn't the smartest move, because they needed to disperse throughout Broward County, making sure that this doesn't happen anywhere.
Because it's a bit selfish.
There are millions of people
to have it.
You volunteer here to help us cope or whatever.
Yeah, but then another shooting can happen.
You have to serve and protect, and so I understand that you're trying to make us feel safe, but you have to be making
other kids safe.
Because there's other schools that are now thinking how is my school is my school safe enough?
Flanagan High School.
If it happened to Douglas,
just like Douglas.
If it happened to Douglas, it could happen to Ely. It could happen to Fort Lauderdale. It could happen to Deerfield. It could happen to Coral Springs. So you guys are all here to support, more guns on campus. Yay.
No, not yay.
Not yay. Go to the other schools. We've been through the drills. We had code red drills 1,000 times.
Whoa!
Not drills.
Fire drills.
We had talks. We
didn't even get a chance to have a drill.
We were supposed to have a drill for code red, but it never happened. The shooting happened before the drill.
We were supposed to have it that month.
You've never experienced a code red drill?
We thought it was that
They literally talked about it that day. My history teacher talked about it that day. She was like, keep your eye out because there's going to be a drill soon for code red. And so that's why I was off campus when it happened. But that's why when my mom texted me talking about there's a shooting in Douglas, I was like, you're crazy. Some freshman.
I'm tired. And the teacher was like, no, close it, because just in case. I was just like, no one's going to shoot this way. Because they stressed it so much that it was ridiculous. And then next thing you know, somebody happened
before we even get a chance.
And we had a fire alarm just that morning. We're just like,
fire drill.
That's one of the weird things.
And some teachers were like, we not getting out for this. We stood outside and wasted our class time for it. And it was a really long fire drill, because no person should ever see dead bodies on the floor and pools of blood. For me, when we were evacuating, we got on the first floor. They said, don't look back, don't look down. Me, my one job was to get the heck out of that building. I was not looking back and I wasn't looking down. My one responsibility was getting out of that building, and I was holding like she's a freshman, but she just moved here from Dubai, and like she was emotional. Yeah, she was
I feel worse for the
an
freshman.
emotional mess. So I was holding her the whole time. And like they were looking back and they were looking down, like I didn't. But sadly, with media, it's also a blessing and a curse. Like I go on there for 0.5 seconds and I see in my teacher's classroom a dead body, and I don't know whose it is. I think it's my teacher, because my teacher's the size of a middle schooler. So like it's sad that I had to see it on media, but I'm happy that I didn't have to see it for myself. And a lot of people did. People had to walk, step over it. Like our friend Alea had to cover themselves with the body, and nobody should go through that. And that's why
The reason why I was crying, the reason why I was kind of shook back, if Nicholas Cruz had came to the school 10 minutes late, the numbers of people that would have lost their lives would have been ridiculous, because everybody would have been out of class. I know my personal behind would have been in the front of the school. The gates would have been open. Back gate would have been open.
And if he entered the same exact way, I mean, what I could imagine, because the freshman building, there's only 2 exits.
And there's
3 levels. Like me, I was on the second floor, so like it went.
You had to go all
You
the
were in
way
the building when it happened?
Yeah, so like
She was in the building
like
when it
if we
happened.
I know, like once there's only 2 ways out. If you're on the 3rd floor, 2nd floor,
You're screwed.
you're screwed. Like we couldn't move.
Everything happened on the first floor?
No,
first and second floor.
First,
And then his gun
second,
malfunctioned, so we can leave.
Yeah.
We're saying if you're on the
Thank
third
God,
floor,
right?
you cannot just like walk off.
It's not like you can jump out the window. There's a process to open that window.
You can't. The windows in the freshman building.
So it's overall never again enough versus Black Lives Matter. Same
shouldn't
thing.
be a
All it's about is
At the end of the day, we want people to stop dying, and we want specifically kids to be able to come home.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
No
so
mother-
that sooner people are able to realize.
No mother.
Start driving. My mom shouldn't be afraid for me to start driving.
My mother's scared for me
and
to
be
start
scared that I might get pulled over and may not come home. My
The
sister.
same way that a white
Exactly.
mother or a black mother should be able to send their kid off to school and be like, "You're gonna come home today." I try to have a diverse friend group because I want to hear.
Yeah.
The
I
different
don't
opinions
understand
and
you,
stuff like
so
that.
I want to know at least what you're thinking. Not because I understand, but because when my friends come to me and they're like, "I don't understand how," I'm gonna tell you because I know.
Yeah.
Because they told me.
Some
Like there are
can't
people that are
relate.
still sitting here that have experienced this shooting, telling me, "Oh, it's so stupid. How do they think they're gonna ban guns? They can't take away my gun. I like guns." Like, okay, but guns just ripped through 17 people that you've seen before.
Remember that kid who was saying that teachers should have guns?
Yeah. But I like to make it so that people are comfortable around me enough to speak. And it's not because I shield my opinion. They know my opinion.
Yeah.
But I want them to be able to share with me theirs as well. Because I want, if I truly believe that your opinion is misguided, I want you to feel comfortable enough with me to open your ears.
Because there's a lot of ignorance in our school. Like I don't want.
That's
like,
because they're raised
they're
with people that don't have to go through this.
Yeah,
They don't have to go through anything like this
Exactly.
until just now.
Like
That's their
we,
first time.
and like for us, like it's we're tight knit. Like we really are. We do expand at times, but at the same time, like we're tight knit because there is a distance. The
I thought
Hispanics
we was
literally
gonna-
segregate themselves. Like
And they think it's us segregating ourselves, but the thing is we're not segregating ourselves. We're just
trying
surrounding ourselves with people that understand us.
Or we feel comfortable.
So if you
feel comfortable
exactly,
with.
if I don't feel comfortable with you because I know that even if you will tolerate me, if you ever take me home, your parents will talk the most foolishness once I leave. I'm not for that.
And we've had where we've walked in a group and people like,
Yep.
black people walking fast. Like,
Like-
we literally,
And it's almost
like a
funny
dance
'cause
battle,
we
like
go
we'll just be
somewhere and we
chilling
just
and
walk
like a music
Our
music
friend
playing and
playing
we're like,
music and we start
Yeah.
dancing.
and then
And
people
they
are
look
like
at us and-
running to see if it's a fight. So like, it's funny how they view at us when we
But
don't
they want to
fight.
say, but they want to
We
say the
don't.
N-word.
We
though.
don't. I mean, no. So I mean, it
But they want
hurts.
to say the N-word though.
I feel
They
like-
want to say the N-word 24/7 in people's
People
ear,
are-
and
Oh,
then when
it's
you
in
say
the songs.
something,
What do you want me
when
to
teachers
do?
hear it, they're like, one of our teachers, Mr. Maddox, our trusted
Oh my God, I love
Mr.
that
Maddox, love
man.
him so much.
Mr. Mass and Miss
He's the guy
Ashman.
he for real.
He's Ashman.
He literally got called up to the office because he
Called
got
out
on
a
the
white
bull. He
student.
called out a white student for saying the N-word, and then he almost got in trouble.
Yeah.
Until he
Because
was just
that
like
white student
he
felt
said
for his
first.
wife and told his mom.
I said so. He told they told his mom. They brought him in the office, and luckily it backfired on him, and he got suspended for a few days.
What's the separate?
It's not, and it's the thing is that it's not separate.
It's not. It shouldn't
because
be.
people don't understand that the Black Lives Matter movement and the Never Again movement
It's the same
are
thing.
so similar. The only difference is that one person is white. Somebody is supposed to be trained to use the gun properly. It doesn't, and the person legally obtains a gun and uses it for the wrong reasons. Either way, people die on a huge scale. And it's like the sooner people recognize it, the sooner that we'll all be able to get exactly what we want. There will be a compromise.
Yeah, and
there will be a
the Black Lives Matter
Bullshit.
movement wasn't even created based on police brutality. It was created for Trayvon Martin, which was just a person that wasn't supposed to be not supposed to follow him.
Was he an officer?
He was
Oh, yeah.
a community officer or something.
It's
Watch
community
person.
watch.
And he
It's
was
the
just
night
like, I'm
watch.
gonna follow him. They said, don't. I'm gonna follow him. Like,
in the wrong hands.
so it's overall Never Again enough versus Black Lives Matter. Same
shouldn't
thing.
be a
All
Black
it's
Lives Matter.
all it's about is
At the end of the day, we want
guns
people
in the wrong
to
person.
stop dying.